What's up, buddies? Welcome to another day on the Poor Man Road to Glory. Now, having a day off means usually I'm very excited to just get back to work, get back to grinding. Lot to catch you guys up with on the account. We've made so much profit. Well, okay, so much profit isn't accurate, but we've done a lot of trading and made some good money. So I have to show you guys all of that stuff. I believe my trade pile hasn't fully sold off, so technically I think I'll have lost a little bit of money now because I haven't really paid too much attention to like my trading of chemistry styles, etc, etc. But either way, we'll cover that in a second. You guys will be able to see it a little bit here. We bought up a couple of players, got ourselves set up for the Serie A grind for Politano for this week. I believe we've unlocked Zaha, as you can't see, I'm at 101,000 points. So we've got that storyline to grind through. And then EA also dropped the Ligue 1 SBC objective, which I've got a lot to talk about there. We actually haven't completed. It costs nothing to complete. And there's a lot of reasons for that. Mainly because the packs are so bad and the players' options are so bad as well. So I just think the community doesn't care about the League SBC, which I guess benefits me because we can just rinse through. You never know when you're going to pack something good. So even in some of those bad packs, we could get something huge. So I will still use, obviously, the League SBC as something to grind. But yeah, suffice to say that it's pretty horrendous in terms of pack weight. Now, the elephant in the room that I really wanted to talk about, and I wanted to just address this once and be done with it. There was some absolutely outrageous FIFA drama yesterday in the FIFA community. All or some of the EA employees that have public profiles via Twitter were hacked yesterday. And now the way it worked is I obviously had no idea. I was out with Steph all day. You know, I was basically just spending time with the family, having a good time with the family. And I honestly logged on to Twitter. Like, I don't know if the timing was just uncanny, but I basically logged on to Twitter. I would think like maybe 5 or 10 minutes before the hacking started. And I was just going through my mentions, you know, replying to some people that like with public tweets and stuff like that. And so it kind of went a little something like this. I believe every EA employee's account was hacked in some way, shape, or form. And I want to say this before we get into things. This is a travesty of what's going on here. This event, and it kind of shows how immature and how drama infused our FIFA community is, based off of my whole community laughing their asses off and loving what's going on and like soaking in the drama. It kind of goes to show what a state our FIFA community is in, where they love this type of drama. And this is coming from someone at least that came out of this massive drama, you know, inadvertently in a good light, I think, at least in terms of the way we are right now. Obviously things can change, but even from my perspective, man, it's just very, very shocking to see how much people loved this and how much people seem to enjoy watching the world burn in our FIFA community. So that's the first thing I'm going to say. I'm going to move into a little bit of what's happened. And it's now almost, what, 12 hours later or 14 hours later? Excuse me. And all of this stuff is still up. So I don't know if the community guys or the EA guys don't care, but all of this stuff is still up, which blows my mind. So anyways, one thing that kind of, and I'm going to kind of walk you guys through the timeline a little bit here of certain things where I got pretty hardly debated. And so basically, one of the first things, without me knowing or anybody knowing that anything untowards was going on, a few tweets started coming from Zaro, who is an EA community guy. I have no issue with Zaro. Him and I don't really communicate a lot. I don't communicate with any of the EA employees, other than some of the gameplay guys. Tom is a sweetheart. I love him. For those of you guys that know him, I talk with him quite a bit, and throughout FIFA 19 specifically, we went back and forth about all the broken things in the game, and even this year, I had a dialogue back and forth with him. So, to me, Zaro and Tom and these guys are some of the good guys. So, like I said, it's really unfortunate that these guys are being attacked. You know, I don't think anybody in any line of work should be abused. You know, all FIFA streamers and YouTubers get attacked all the time, all day, via our Twitter mentions and our comment sections and our chat, so we get it too. But it doesn't make it justified because I get abused that anybody else should be abused. Nobody deserves to be abused for just doing their job. That's something that I think first should be said here. So I do feel really bad for Zaro and for Tom. I think Tom was attacked as well, and hacked and stuff like that. And I do feel bad for those guys. But moving onward. So these few tweets from Zaro basically saying like, happy birthday to Kurt. You're unbanned today. The whole community kind of was rejoicing at this point. Then a few more untowards things started happening, like trolley things, which started kind of giving it away a little bit. Now, at this point, I haven't really seen, I didn't really see this type of stuff. So then the retweets started happening, and then a little bit more tweets started happening. And then I got this tweet. Now, this tweet was published. Now, before this happened, I actually, in fact, let me see if I think I can show it to you guys from my end as well. Okay, so, basically, I got a DM, before I even knew what was going on, right? And this is what it was. Now, this is why I don't think this Zaro, that we'll call it the fake Zaro, although this is his account, this is now the hacked Zaro account. I got a DM saying Kurt is unbanned. Now, like I said, very irregularly do I get contacted from EA, or from the EA guys. So when I got this DM, I do have some sort of contact with the EA guys. So when I got this DM, it was totally a surprise, right? And so when I got a DM saying Kurt is unbanned, first of all, I was like, well, that's weird. I don't know why you're telling me. Maybe because I've been so outspoken about, you know, cutting down freedom of speech and approaching things differently. And I've had a lot to say about this whole regard and this whole system in general. So maybe in my head, I was like, oh, maybe Zaro's just messaging me to be like, hey, you know, he's letting me know that this whole situation is going away. So I just wrote back like, nice to see you guys turn things around like this. This is an awesome move. GG's. And I just left it at that because I was like, dude, genuinely, like, it's amazing that EA are like turning things around and trying to fix the wrongs that they did, right? So that's just to give you guys a bit of context here, because there's a little something untowards here, because this tweet, I know this tweet popped off, and obviously I had no idea what was going on here at this point, but it says, thanks to Nick2018 for the support. We'll always do what's right within the community. And then he quoted, now this is a real DM, but what I find very odd here is this DM kind of makes me look like a kiss ass, because he completely cut out the part where I got jebaited by him writing me first saying Kurt is unbanned, right? This basically looks like I'm going into Zaro's DM saying, hey, good job, guys, which I would do anyways, to be honest with you. I would do, but it wouldn't make much sense with all of this stuff going on, me to just DM Zaro saying, you know, good job or whatever. So anyways, I just wanted to lay a framework for you guys here. For those of you guys that love watching the world burn and love seeing things, you know, terrible happen, I hate all of this stuff. But for those of you guys, I just want you to know too, that even for me, I know a lot of you guys think that this made me look really good, which I don't know, maybe it did, maybe it didn't. But even then, the way this was screen capped kind of like makes it look like I was kissing ass, as opposed to me replying to the message of Kurt being unbanned, right? So nevertheless, though, I can confirm that this message to me was real. It wasn't fake, it wasn't made up or whatever. Now, this leads us into the next thing. So again, I do want to repeat here, I have nothing against, you know, anybody in the FIFA community. I don't want to see anybody be torn apart or fail or be taken down or be canceled or any of that horrible crap. I've had that stuff happen to me years past. I've seen people I thought in the community that, you know, were friends and knew who I was and knew my what I stood for, instantaneously throw me under the bus and love to see me fail in that situation that you guys all know from almost 4 years ago now, right? So I've been there. And I've learned from that it's just not right to cheer on people's failures. So having said that, let's move on here. Confirming that this is real, and then this kind of situation just kind of got a little bit weird from here forward. Then this fake Zaro tweeted this to Castro. Now, as you can see, something good being tweeted doesn't get much of a response. Something a little bit dramatic and toxic gets a much bigger response. Also, to be fair, Castro is 10 times bigger of a content creator than I am, right? So in general, his name is going to go a hell of a lot farther than mine. But what I will say here, dudes and guys, you gotta give people a fair shout here. To every single one of you guys that lost your minds going and abusing and being, you know, being rude and being whatever. First thing I'll say is this already looks fake, okay? Now me and Castro don't see eye to eye, but I've never ever wanted any content creator to be taken down or to fail or anything. So first things first, guys, this looks fake. It looks documented. Now I am not a professional. I have no idea, but you guys do need to understand. Those of you guys that want to see the bad in content creators need to sit back and like take a step back and just realize that stuff like this can be faked. I mean, even this could have easily been faked as well, dudes. So I just want you guys to know that, man. Those of you guys that really want to see the world burn, like just give people the benefit of the doubt and let them defend themselves or not as they want. Is my recommendation. But anyways, so moving on from there, it just started getting more and more crazy. You know, they started posting more about getting Kurt unbanned. And then this thing, I didn't really understand why I'm linked to this at all. Heads up to the Golden Boys, blocking me doesn't mean I can't see our DMs. This employee thought he was smart, whatever. Like, I don't understand where this came from. And again, if there's some like unsavory DM convos between Chewboy and Zaro, first of all, as much as I know you guys want this to be a thing, it's DMs, man. And if someone doesn't like me and is sending private messages to someone else about them not liking me or stuff about me, you know, we all saw the video as well that Chew put out about me, you know, and I think that said more about him than about me, the video that he finally deleted, I guess, because it had such a negative response. But at the end of the day, let's just move on, man. I don't know where this is like really going. And yeah, it's just, it just is what it is. Like I said, it's no surprise that I'm disliked in the community. We know this. Again, there's a lot about me that is to dislike. So again, I totally can understand if people dislike me as it is. So be it. So be it, dudes. It is what it is. We move on. Anyways, and then Keem started going into it, you know, about this thing. Again, I just find it crazy that Keem or someone like Keem as well is tweeting about this stuff before it can be confirmed or denied by Castro or by his representatives or by whoever. I just think this is just people searching for the dramatics. And then this was the one that I think got everybody. I did see, this was, unfortunately it was pinned, so it didn't fit in the timeline, but this was to bring the story back. This was what kind of got and debated the living Jesus out of the whole community, because this was the first one that came out of nowhere. It was basically this tweet, right? This public tweet. And then I got DM'd saying Kurt is unbanned. So that's why I saw that tweet, and then I got a message saying Kurt's unbanned, and that's where my message came, or where I sent a message like saying, good job, guys. Like, this is good. Like, we're taking steps in the right direction, right? So I guess just to bring it back, I repeat, dudes, like, we've got so much negative coming out of this that genuinely, I think I stand by that statement. So I made this statement before going off to bed, dudes, and I kind of wanted to finish it here for you guys with this. Like, everybody loves the drama, but a lot of these things can be faked. That's just facts, dudes. That's just facts. Don't get caught up in hating others ever, obviously, but especially if you don't know if any of it is true or not. We're all better than that. And I repeat to my stream community, to my YouTube comment section, this will be the last I talk about it. I only wanted to mention it once because just turning on my stream, my chat was so toxic and so knight in shining armor, if that makes sense. Like, you guys, I know you guys want, and I don't know why you guys want other people to fail in this community. Maybe you see it as, oh, Nick's been getting hate forever, and Nick somehow out of this is not looking like a terrible human being, and maybe that makes you guys happy. I don't know if the way you guys are acting is coming from a good place, but I implore you guys, let's tone down the toxicity. Let's just get on with things. Like I said, a lot of this stuff can be faked anyway, so I think you guys are generating hate and generating a displeasure of someone, whether it's Castro or even Chewboy, from stuff that isn't real. Okay, and I'll leave it at that. As much as I've had a lot of drama in my life, and I could sit here and try and take the higher road, let's not. Let's just move on and just get over this stuff, man, and let people defend themselves how they want to. So I wanted to address this for the main reason that my Twitch chat, my mentions, and I now know my YouTube comments are going to be so overrun with this stuff, and I don't want to have to constantly answer it and constantly deal with it. So from here, if we all could just move on, that would be fantastic, all right? And just understand that a lot of that stuff can be documented and be fake, obviously, for lack of repeating myself over and over again. The secondary thing too that I do want to touch on is a lot of you guys are using this toxicity and this negativity towards other content creators as like it's EA's fault. They piss on us all the time, and it's the Game Changers' fault. They don't care about us. They just want to take pleasure in benefiting from all the EA positives. And you're using that mindset to be happy about what's going on. Again, dudes, let's try at this point and rise above. At this point, okay? Even yesterday, I got caught up in a little bit of it because I was confused as to what the living hell was going on. But let's just try and rise above all of that stuff, man. EA doing all of that stuff wrong. Us as a community praising in things going bad for them. Just nobody wins is what I guess I'm trying to say here. Nobody wins in this interaction. What happened yesterday? Again, a lot of you guys are saying I got a W. Nobody wins. Nobody wins. You know who got a massive L? Is the whole FIFA community. You guys thought that we didn't have contact with the guys at EA before this. Now, that's it. That bridge that we had connected, myself and Nep and Run the Fut Market with the EA guys, the Game Changers with the higher ups at EA, all of those bridges that were built to try and make this community better is gone now. Like, all those guys lost, either all those guys' accounts got hacked, or all those guys, maybe due to an EA message or something, deleted their accounts. Maybe with Zaro losing his account and stuff like that, they got like a message from the top brass at EA saying, you guys need to delete all your socials. This stuff could go, because if there was really untoward stuff going on in people's DMs, honest to God, that could have burnt down career after career after career after career after career of content creator. So maybe what they did here, deleting their accounts, was just to stop any of that to even be possible to happening, right? Either way, whatever the reason is for their accounts going, whether or not it got hacked and deleted or they purposely removed their accounts themselves, it's a massive L to all of us that want to see good come from this game right here, dudes. We have lost. I repeat, you guys are all sitting there, at least my community, and it's sad to see, you guys are all sitting there thinking we took a W here. We all took maybe the biggest L in gaming yesterday and today. We now have zero communication with any of the guys at EA. So I guess to leave it at that, let's try and just push on here, man, and avoid the drama, and only believe what's real, not what's fake. And, you know, not convince ourselves that what's fake is real, so it helps push on the prerogative of, oh, I hate this content creator, so yeah, that DM must be real. Let's be better than that, man. Let's be better than that, honestly. So that's my thoughts on it. Moving on from here will be very interesting, to say the very least. Does content die from here? Does gameplay changes and attempts to improve the gameplay die from here? Does gameplay and specifically server improvements die from here? Do efforts to remove button delay and fix all those issues die from here? I don't know if I just said this or not, so I might be repeating myself, but does all the cool content die from here? We'll have to see. We'll have to see. We'll have to see, dudes. You know, it's going to be very interesting to see where this goes. And that's my biggest concern, man. My biggest concern isn't fake DMs and people trying to bring other people down. For me, it's this community, this whole community from here forward. What happens? What happens from here, bros? That I do not know. So I'm gonna leave it at that. I know that was a little bit long-winded, but I had to touch base with that. From here on, let's move into, let's move on now, okay, dudes? So I think I'm gonna just leave it completely at that. I thought Zidane was going to be 10, 15 mil because of Zidane, and he's a new card, right? And unless his price has skyrocketed in the last day, look at that price. And is that fresh? Oh no, it's not. That's a Jabba. Wait, this might be fresh. Oh, goddamn. Well, that's 4.5 mil. It's never going to sell. So that price leads me to believe that the Prime Zidane, I don't know if he'll be a lot of money, because this card I wanted so bad to be a god tier cam. But with the meta of the game, at least the way I play it, where you need really, really high agility players in the attack, or at least at cam. Again, that's just the way I play. I'm not saying everybody needs that. But his 75 agility and even his 83 balance, I honestly think this is going to be a glorified Kevin De Bruyne. And Kevin De Bruyne last year was one of my favorite cams in the game. This year, he's like a clunky Eiffel Tower at cam. And I feel like Zidane is going to just be that overpriced De Bruyne. Now, could you use him in a different role in the team? I know, so you guys are saying Kurt uses him in a in the Ruud Gullit role. Do you want to? I mean, I guess if you're spending 5 mil on Ruud Gullit, you'd be willing to spend 3.6 mil. Yeah, realistically, I guess depending on the chem style, you could put him in the Ruud Gullit role. I was hoping at CM he would be good. Well, that's the thing, Pugs, is I think he would be good at CM. That's kind of where I was leading to this, is that for me, I wanted to use him at cam. Medium, 6'1". It's just all like the dribbling stats. It just leads me to believe that he's obviously not going to be that great at cam. But as a center mid, oh my God, is he ever going to be good? So to continue on, I know I've said we got to continue on here. Let's just get on with the day. It's all about the road to glory at the end of the day, right? Let's just keep our community pushing forward, and we'll keep it going from there. So it's been a while. Basically since Sunday like afternoon, I stopped my streams, and obviously we stopped the Poor Man Road to Glory video. So there's a lot to update you guys with. We did a lot, and I mean a lot of grinding over the last couple of days. Now, am I looking at much profit over where we were on Sunday? Yes and no. And let me explain to you guys kind of where we went. So obviously Cannavaro and Nedved sold off. I actually lost money on Cannavaro, and I made 30K on Nedved. So I don't know if I didn't give you guys the right review on this Nedved at cam. A lot of you guys saying, hey dude, so was he good? Was he not? How was he? He was amazing. He was really amazing, man. And specifically, once I changed him to having better agility and balance, because for the first 10 games, I believe it was, we had him on a Hunter. Then I switched him over to, I believe, Maestro, and just turning up his agility a little bit and improving his long shots even more was a great play. So as a central cam, he was great. 5-star weak foot is lovely. Did he miss some chances on his weak foot? Sure, but that's probably more down to just the gameplay and not necessarily his card not being good enough. So I really enjoyed him. A lot of you guys I saw in the comment section saying like, lol, 5'9" center back. Homies, this isn't FIFA 19, at least not right now. You guys really got to spread your wings around different players in the game. This Cannavaro was magnificent, man. And I think his price kind of indicates that too. Maybe his price is just because of his pace, but he was so good. So good. Me bottling elite, we finished 20 wins, 8 losses. So me bottling elite is not down to really anybody in my team. It's down to me, my temperament, my FIFA skill, which is not quite there, and the gameplay and the servers and the button delay, right? I'm not just going to blame the button delay and the servers, and I'm not just going to blame my temperament and my FIFA skill set. It's kind of like they go hand in hand, right? But we're going to try and improve this week. We got a long grind this week, getting that Politano. Then we're going to build up a team. I have the bones of a new squad for this coming weekend league that I'm really excited about. The only problem is if you pay attention to my Twitter, you would know what I'm looking at. And Twitch chat, you can give it away. YouTube comments, you can answer what this special icon is that I'm looking at picking up here. But the problem is this special icon is so fluctuating in price that I don't know what a good price is. One day he's 900K, another day he's 780. Another day, the same icon is 600K, another day he's 550, right? Depending on what version I want to get of him. And it's a little bit annoying, so it comes down to that Neymar thing again, where Neymar's price, I just couldn't get him at a good price. So this icon, I know what I want for this upcoming weekend league, but I don't know if we're going to be able to get him. I don't want to lose money again like we did on the Cannavaro. I want to try and avoid that. So building on, Sold off. Allison was just a part of the team, so we sold him on, lost money on him. And then we started doing the, not consumable, the chemistry style trading with Koulibaly, with a shadow, picking him up for 25, 26 with the shadow. Not necessarily on snipe, but kind of on snipe. It wasn't that hard of a filter. And then selling him. Again, I probably missed out on a little bit of money with Koulibaly. Probably could have got 31, 32 out of him on the Sunday, Monday. But it is what it is. We did the same thing with Chiellini, and this leads me to believe here that I've got probably some in my trade pile. So I think I didn't lose my shirt on Chiellini, but I don't think I made anywhere near enough money. The Chiellinis I was buying for, I think, 28, maybe 29. And I mean, this Chiellini we've lost 1,000 or 1,500 on. So that was a little bit unfortunate. You win some, you lose some with this chemistry style stuff, or in general, just trying to do day trading. I don't really know what I'm doing. So I'm specifically someone that's very susceptible to losing their shirt or losing their money on these things. So specifically, I think Chiellini was a bad play, but I'll show you guys more of that. Godian I did okay on. Same thing, anywhere from 3 to 5K profit on him. Mertens we lost, so Mertens we bought for Weekend League. Bought him at 104. And with that, what did we end up losing? Like 12K on taxes. So that's a bit of a yikes. Kind of just what you got to deal with, though, with gold, the gold market. The gold market is kind of an ever downward trend, unless it's the absolute peak players like Messi, Ronaldo, Mbappe, and Neymar. Maybe like Van Dijk and Varane, and Kante. I think everybody else is really susceptible to like going down pretty hard through random periods, or not random periods, such as the Scream promos, etc. Marquinhos we made money on. Obviously, we bought him with a shadow and then sold him off. Skriniar, I actually did pretty good on Skriniar, I think. Skriniar was picking him up for 13.5 to 14, selling him for 17, so I was pretty happy about that. Manolas is always such a good one, man. I think Manolas is so popular specifically because he's just got all the pace, right? He's kind of got the icon type of pace for 30 to 40K. So I was picking them up for, 37, 38, selling them for this price, which was really, really nice. And I think you guys are starting to see a theme as to what I tried to do over the last couple of days, which was concentrating on, for the most part, now there were some opportunities that came through and I'll talk about those, but for the most part on Serie A defenders. What I told myself here was, okay, this Politano is something that I think a lot of people want to get. So I am going to be trading and working with the defenders from the Serie A that maybe people will just want to build like a strong backline from the Serie A and then rotate through all the midfielders and attackers from the different teams to get those goals. So based off of that, I actually had a very good rotation of sales, and it ended up working out pretty decently. However, it has, again, we'll have to go check the unsold list, but it has dried up a little bit. So this Dembele doesn't make much sense, but what I was doing here, and I tweeted about it as well, I think late Sunday night, I just wanted to get a fresh Dembele. He's one of the players that consistently gets in my Weekend League team right now. I love him. I find him great. I've bought and sold Dembele back and forth like 5-6 times. One of them I lost like, 40,000 coins on. So what I wanted to do is I just wanted to get a fresh Dembele to just put in my club. If he goes down to 10K at this point, I don't care. I just want him in my team. I really, really like him. And considering he comes in and out of my squad so often, very similar to like Allen and stuff like that, I want to have those players in my club semi-permanently, considering we're doing so good. Like, 5 or 10 of these sales, these profits that I made pays for the Dembele, right? So half a day or a quarter a day of day trading, 10-15 minutes of day trading, and I've paid for the Dembele as it is, right? So we can kind of afford to keep him in the club. But having said that, he was going in the evening for about, like, insta selling for 42 to 43. So I just put like a 41K price tag or a 40K price tag on him, and it was mind-blowing. Again, I tweeted about this, so if you pay attention to my Twitter, I apologize for repeating myself, but for all the YouTube comments, I wanted to walk you guys through this and talk you guys through this. This one I got burned on, unfortunately. So, every, I swear, 3 to 5 seconds, there was a Dembele being listed up. I'm telling you right now, his insta sale price was 42. There was a Dembele being listed up for 39, 38, 30, 31, 32, 34. It was mind-blowing and so frustrating because, again, as you can see here, out of all of them that were listed, I won 5, and there was maybe 50 to 70 listed in that 10 or 15 window that I was looking. I even tweeted a couple of pictures of me missing out on some for 36K, 31K, etc. And it just comes down to, I guess I'm too old. So I wish I was better because the Dembele that's sitting in my club right now, I ended up getting a fresh one for 38 or something like that. So very happy. I'm assuming his price has probably dropped already again today. But anyways, for me, I now finally have a fresh one in the club for 38 and he's going to stay in the club. So I'm very, very happy about that. And then Eder Militao is a tough one. Eder Militao and Florenzi were interesting. So I went into Eder Militao and Florenzi to try and do it with a shadow. Dude. Eder Militao is a base price of, again, I don't know if that's changed, but about 4,500 insta sale. His shadow cards are minimum priced at 10K. And I searched, I kid you not, for 5 or 10 minutes, just while Nep streaming, I just sit there trying to snipe. But for about 5 or 10 minutes, not a single version of these guys' shadow came up, which is very interesting. Same thing for Florenzi, because maybe Florenzi's one of the only good right backs in the Serie A. I was thinking, again, he had a base price of about 1,500 to 2,000 coins. His shadow version, 7 to 9K, does never come up cheaper than that. And if it does, maybe I'm just too slow and I didn't even see it come up. So very interesting that these two guys, and I think that just, it speaks to how wanted they are in the community, which means how rarely they're either A, sold, or how quickly they're picked up with the right chem style because other people want them, right? Florenzi in a Serie A squad on a shadow's got to be super needed. And Eder Militao is as good as most icons. And on a shadow, for those of you guys that don't know, he's insane. He gets 90 sprint speed and 93 acceleration with mid to high 90s for defensive stats. He's incredible. And he is a GOAT of my club as well. You guys know I have a Militao that I spent 24K on sitting in my club still to this day. I love him that much. But what I decided to do, if you could tell by the price, is okay, shadows aren't working. Let's adjust a little bit. And I went to anchors. Now anchors, when I was looking for sale, are like 4K minimum. So I took that into account. I was picking up these Eder Militaos. This was a much easier filter. I hope I haven't ruined it for myself down the road because I'd like to still try and trade with Militao. But he minimum sells at, like I was saying, at 4K to 4,500. This card on a shadow gets listed so consistently with an anchor at about the same discard price. So I was picking him up. Now again, that's what, 2 to 3K depending on the price I picked him up, but let's just say 2K after taxes per card, but still like 10K just sitting there in profit in a few minutes. So that was good. And then the same thing with Florenzi, but even better. So his minimum price was 15 to 1900. I was picking up these cards for same thing, about 2K with an anchor, sometimes even less. I really wish I could show you guys like the price. I don't know why it doesn't show the price bought for. That's a little bit annoying. It would make my life so much easier. But we did very, very good on the Florenzis. So the nice thing about all of this is the market is constantly fluctuating and shifting. So today, it's now 2 days later, I could go on and we could see Florenzi now on an anchor is 10K. We could see Militao maybe on a shadow instead of being 9 or 10K is 12 or 13K, or it could be the opposite. I could go check and see Militao's now like 6K with a shadow with a minimum price of 4K. So there's an even better window there, right? That's what I love about doing this, you know, at random times through the evening while I'm doing my YouTube stuff. I can't do this stuff on stream. We tested it out a few times and it's impossible. The second my chat knows what filter I'm working on, they're instantly ready to go and trying to beat me out of my my own attempts. So I have to kind of do this stuff chill on my own time. And to be honest, dudes, as I showed you with Dembele, I still fail. Even when I'm on a filter that I think is really good, I'm just so slow that I win like 1 out of 5 listings. And if it's a really cheap listing, I don't get it ever. Like, yeah, I'll win the Dembele's 1 out of 5 times if he's 42K and he's listed at 37 or 38, but I will win 0 of the Dembele's that are like listed for 30K or below. For some reason, it feels like there's almost bots that are just have a set price. Like, okay, Dembele, he's 42K right now, snipe everything that's 32K and below. And then that upper window where there's not much profit, but still profit is like, it's left for plebs like me to take a part of. Now, is that true? Are there bots again this year, maybe on the web app? I don't know. I'm talking out of my butt, out of my ass, if you will. And again, just a little bit of bronze pack method, nothing crazy. I spent more time yesterday doing, not even yesterday, a little bit yesterday, but mainly Sunday, just doing day trading as opposed to bronze pack method. Considering I can do the bronze pack method on stream and we can chill and chit chat and talk, I kind of save that for the stream. Again, because I can't do any real day trading on stream. You can do investing and stuff like that on stream, of course, but the day trading stuff kind of has to be saved for off stream and then documented for YouTube and then re-documented on stream. So here's a perfect example. And let's see now that I wasn't diligent getting these guys sold, because again, on the Sunday and even into the Monday, I just went onto my mobile phone and relisted. That's lazy selling. And of course, here we are with 6 guys that I think I've been burned on. So let's go look at Chiellini, Godin, and Skriniar on a shadow to see how much I've truly lost out on. No, this isn't even where I want to go. I'm in the wrong section. That's our Serie A squad that we're going to start with Politano. I grinded a little bit as well while I was bored, so some of these guys already have some goals. I'll go over that. We got to go claim Zaha. I know this is not the intro anymore, but this is still technically, you know, a review of everything. We have also, I didn't even mention, but we have also so much other stuff to go through, dudes. It's crazy, man. So let's get it going here. We've got elite rewards. We've got, Gold 1 rewards to open. We've got some other packs to open. So we got a lot of stuff to go through, and I'm hoping we can start chipping away at Politano as quickly as possible. Okay, I can't show you guys the transfer targets because that will give away the icon I'm trying to pick up, but I will keep the transfer targets saved because I'm basically right now documenting the price fluctuations of this icon that I want to get, so I have a better understanding of when to pick them up. Have I already missed the boat? Was it Sunday? Should I have just jumped the gun and bought this icon on Sunday? I would have been able to. I didn't. So I'm trying to learn, right? I'm taking cues from Run the Fut Market. I'm taking cues from Matt. It is Tuesday. Sorry, I don't know what I said. I'm talking so much. So I kind of am starting to forget where and how things are going. But anyways, moving on to the task at hand. Chiellini, Shadow. How much did I try and list them up for, dudes? It was 31, right? And I've got 1 or 2 waiting. So let's see what his base price is. Please don't be like, just don't be lower than 29. If it's lower than 29, I've lost money, unfortunately, because I've been a lazy batch. Okay, so he does have... I honestly think I paid 29 for Chiellini. That's rough. So what we might do here is I might cut my losses and just get him gone. Or do you guys think, should I stay, like, what would someone like Run the Fut Market do? Would he take his losses, or 29.5, so I'm going to lose a few thousand? Or do I just sit there and diligently, like, keep relisting and try and, like, break even? He's not that far off. Like, his minimum shadow price is 29. I'm not that far off. So what would you guys do? Hold off. You can even sell on Thursday for even more. Thursday price hike. Okay. So maybe just hold off then? List for the lazies? Okay. All right. So, well, I mean, that breaks me even, right? Yeah, after taxes, I kind of break even there. So let's do that. So I guess what we can do then, see, 23. So I'm still okay on Godin. I kind of just want to see, if Godin's like shadow price is 20K, I obviously don't want to be listing him up for 25 because he's never going to sell. But let's just get an understanding of where Godin is. I got him for 23. So again, I knew I didn't do good on some of these guys, but let's see. If he's 23, then again, we're in a bit of trouble here. Ay, Dios mío, man. Okay, so he's come back. He's come down a few thousand coins. So 22,750 really is the price. So about 23. So again, maybe with Godin, we can put him up for 1 or 2,000 coins above, and we'll be okay. I think 25 is maybe a little bit extreme. So that's chill. That's about 1,500 more. So 22,750 is not bad. So that's okay. That's kind of his going rate right now. 22,750 there. Okay. And then Skriniar, what did I pay? So paid 15 for these two. So let's just, yeah, we'll keep it simple. These guys we're not looking that great on. Again, missing the sell window on Sunday. The prices have shifted completely now, so I'm not doing that fantastic. But it's all good. We got that all covered for you guys. Showing you guys the Politano setup. I played 3 games, and I want to update you guys this on as well, because I would like to get Politano by Thursday. I want Politano to be in my weekend league squad. I want him to be part of that weekend league squad. I think he could be really, really fun to use, and then we'll have Dembele on as a super sub. So this is what we're looking at right now. Dudes, it essentially is 2 days, right? Like we do our weekend league stream and video for Sunday, but I finish relatively early on Sunday, and then I have basically the rest of Sunday of grinding and stuff that I do off the stream while getting my YouTube stuff ready and getting my business set up so I can have Monday off, and then Monday's off, and then I come back like midday through Tuesday for you guys. So it's like genuinely 2 days of stuff that I'm like trying to, in my head, I'm remembering now, oh yeah, goddamn, I did this as well. I made sure I stocked up on this. So another thing, before I forget, let me show you guys real quick, is I stocked up a little bit. I didn't stock up a lot, and maybe you guys remember this from a couple of days ago, but the 86s and 85s were worth next to nothing like last week. So I covered this already. I don't need to cover it again. You can see my trade pile has a few of them too. But I just went and picked up like the near not discard, but the near dirt cheap 86s, even the UCL cards. And then I did the same thing with the 85s. I didn't really do it with the 84s. And I don't know if I should do it with the 84s. I feel like our community is overstocked on 83s and 84s. And again, I'm not going crazy. I'm just doing like what does Run the Fun Market call it? A club stock? I think I want to make it known that like I'm not making these terms up myself. He's one of my best friends, so obviously, is that what he calls it? Club stock, right? Okay, so yeah, I'm learning a lot over the years from Run the Fun Market, and I take great pride in that, man, and I think you guys should too. He's a wealth of knowledge when it comes to the trading market, absolutely. So there we go. So I club stocked up the club of 86s and 85s, but I did this like last week. So again, I'm kind of covering something that I already covered in another video because my mind is all over the place. But it leads me into me picking up a few other items. So I picked up a Romagnoli. I didn't do great. I missed the buy time on all of the streams. So I picked up Romagnoli on for 93K on a anchor, and honestly, man, that was Sunday when his price shifted up. So I'm almost expecting his price to be now down again. I really am. That's just kind of how things work for me. I just picked him up like on the late Sunday when I needed to pick him up like early Sunday. Early Sunday, man, this Romagnoli was like 85K. And then when I went to look at him, he was about 93. So unfortunately, I missed the boat on him, which is too bad. And that's one thing I need to like really, really be more ballsy with. Like I need to be like, okay, well, let me pick up 5 of these guys or 10 of these guys or whatever. And I'm always so scared because in previous years I've lost so much money doing certain things because I'm not fully educated on any type of trading that I'm a little bit apprehensive. So again, De Ligt, I actually picked up purely for the Serie A squad and because he's getting an inform. Now, again, I would assume his price is down. I picked him up for 77, and that was in the like price hike. I didn't buy him in the price hike of the Juve game. I think the Juve game got him up to like almost 100K, and then I saw him back down at the like 77K the next day again, or later on in the day. So I picked him up, and there you go. He's not really up much either. But he is up a little bit. So I think he's starting. Wait, was that one for 80? Did you guys see one for 80, or was that 89? I missed it. He is making it into people's team of the weeks. And genuinely, for 77 or 80K, like, if this guy is still 80K, dudes, I honestly think he's not a bad pickup if you're doing the Serie A stuff this weekend. You know? What's up, Matt? Appreciation is something you need to try and forget about. The same time you start worrying about losing is when you don't make the good coins. Yeah, true. So, and then let's extrapolate on that. So, not only did I club stock up a few players that I just wanted for my Serie A squad, and now you're kind of starting to see the bones of what this upcoming weekend league is going to be. It's going to have a team of Romagnoli and De Ligt in the backline. De Ligt getting upgraded. Kind of excited to see what this card turns into for Friday, Saturday, and Sunday's weekend league grind. And then I just started going through and picking up the cheaper OTWs. No great deals here. I just bought them on the Sunday for like whatever they were going for. So 27 for Rodri. Like, I'm just gonna sit on this. Like, I'll just sit on this. I know he's injured, so that's probably why his price is next to nothing. I'm just gonna sit on this. Like, why not? Now, I realize this card is 7, but why not, right? We'll sit on it and see how it does. He's got a shadow as well, so this could be a fun one to just sit on. And when he does, maybe, hopefully, eventually get an inform, I could look at either selling or maybe using him in a squad builder, right? Depending on what my team looks like. Again, Icardi was a little bit more than I expected. Is Icardi expected to get in a team of the week or something? Or is this his actual price? This one I didn't know. I just picked him up because I was like, I'd like to be sitting on this guy. Is he expected in the team of the week? No, right? So that's just his standard price. All right, roger that. And then let's move on too, because I want to show you guys some of these OTWs. I don't know if their prices have gone up. It's kind of like a midweek right now, so their prices might be still super cheap. The injured players, obviously, it's unfortunate. I'm going to talk about that with Hernandez. Brandt bought him again for the same price I bought him 2 weeks ago, so that's another one that I'm just going to sit on. Hernandez, dude. Now, I know 60K is still maybe a big chunk of money, But bro, 60K for this card? I know he's injured, but he's out for like another 2 weeks. That's it. So I think this is a good buy. Maybe the traders don't think it's a good buy, but I thought just stocking up on some of these guys, why not, right? You could have the same setup like you could have had with De Ligt. If you picked up De Ligt for like 30, 40K at the start of the weekend, you're sitting on like 40, 50K profit right now, right? So the community just loves these one-to-watches, man, and wants to see them grow. Now, I did buy a few more OTWs. Here we go. So these guys are just like pretty much near discard. It's unreal. Pablo Sarabia, I don't know what EA, if they hate this guy, but he's already probably been owed 2 informs and hasn't gotten them. Jovic is a bit of a weird one. He's a little bit more expensive, but I think that's because people just like look at this card and think, man, 1 inform, and he goes to 85, right? 1 inform, and this is actually a sick card, especially with the 5-star weak foot and the way people know players play. So again, just sitting on these OTWs, right? So I did a little bit of a club stock in terms of 86s, 85s, and then some OTWs. As I said last episode for you guys, I'm kind of moving away from the discard inform market. I sat for weeks and weeks and weeks and barely made any profit on them. Are you guys making profit or no? Are you guys making profit or nah? That's the real question. Are you guys making profit on any of those discard informs now? Barely, right? So I did see some of the 84s I bought for discard and sold for like 14K. Again, in an episode or 2 ago, I saw that like the inform, the Bundesliga informs are like 20K now. So that's a little bit unfortunate. I lost about 5K, or I missed out on about 5K there. But considering the little bit of day trading I'm doing, every sale, if I'm making 2 to 3 or 4K, 1 or 2 day trade sales makes up for the missed money in the inform. So let's continue onward. So we got the squad battle rewards. Long-winded day today. Probably not going to be much gameplay other than... Okay, here's an... Oh my god. How are people going to answer this question? YouTube comments. If you are listening to this as a podcast, okay, and this is something that you're listening to right now, if you get to this point, please reply to this question in the comment section. Please, I beg. There's got to be... When I ask this question, when I ask for like the question of the episode, there's like 100 to 200 people that reply in the comments at the start of the video. If I ask a random question for the comment section in the mid part of the video, there's like 4 people that reply. And I get it. I understand that at the start of the video, I have a better chance of people paying attention and replying. But if you are listening to this right now, there's got to be a couple of thousand of you guys listening to me right now. So please let me know your preference and your answer to this question. So the question is, long-winded as always, the question is, should I still include gameplay for champs? Now, as you guys have seen, we've made a little bit of a shift now where I show you the starting squad and then the final whistle where I review some of the goals and stuff like that. Now, the plan initially was to show you the starting squad and the final whistle through the week, because gameplay through the week doesn't really matter. And then come champs, I show you the starting whistle, the goals, and then the final whistle, so you get a little bit better of an understanding of how I'm doing in Weekend League. Even if it means, because I play music in the background, it probably is going to mean that Swedish does the usual muting and having like background music on, just for the goals and stuff like that. I'll do my best to pause the audio, but most likely I'm just gonna not. So you guys let me know. Do you want the start of the squad and then the end for champs during the week? That's gonna be what it is all the time, that process. But for champs, do you want it to continue being what we tested out this weekend, which is the starting squad and the end game? Or do you want it to go back to the starting squad, games, highlights from the goals, and the end? You guys let me know what you'd prefer there. Obviously, Twitch chat is replying to the question, but you guys see everything live anyways. You guys see everything live anyways. So I don't think it really matters too much to you guys. So should we get our packs popped first? Should we pop some packs first, buds? Yeah. Prime Mix, Premium, and then Jumbo. Okay. Prime Mix could be a good one, you know. Get the Premium Jumbo. So, was it worth playing the 8 games of squad battles this week? I think it's always going to be a yes, because 8 games is chill. You get your objectives done, and you get Slabhead in a pack. Yay. Well, the good thing there. Look at this, though. This is nice. Any main league players I get, I'm always happy about. Yo, Dermaz is a coach? Wait, did I just lose my mind thinking that was a coach? It's a player, dude. The beard made me think he was a coach. Oh my god. I think I need an intervention already, dudes. Good lord. It's not even weekend league and I thought that was a coach. Sentinels are expensive, but I think I need Sentinel on a couple of my players, so I'm gonna hold on to that. Get rid of all that. These dudes I will list on my own, so you don't have to sit here and watch me do that in the YouTube video. Just know that every consumable and every duplicate player I do not discard. I list them all up always. Let's do Prime Mix Player Pack first, and then we'll do the 25k gold pack. Bro, for 8 games, this is not bad. Even if you get nothing, you stock your club up with 30-something players, it's worth the time spent, man. It really is. I don't think playing to Elite 1 in squad battles is worth your time for 30 or 40 games, but, yeah, that's cool, though. That's not. I thought that was League 1. I'll list him up. I'm just going to double check if these guys have a value. If not, I can... 62 rated, sell. I'm going to list them up. It's kind of my rule. 61 or 62 rated golds, even if they're up for 200, I sell. This guy, I'll just discard because it'll take like 47 listings to sell him. A little bit of BPM secrets for you guys there. And then finally, a 25k pack where we will get another slabhead. Oh, is it a board though? Oh, nobody cares. Oh god, it's Saint Eker. I love Saint Eker, but nobody cares. Man. I wish I knew how to open packs like Nep and Skills do, dudes. Those guys are so good at it, man. I'm a pleb. I'm trash at FIFA and I'm trash at opening packs. I can't do anything right, bros. Anyways, there were our amazing Gold 1 rewards. God bless it. And then finally, gotta show you guys. We've done it, dudes. I didn't think we'd actually get it done, but we've done it. So, the next question, who do we go with? With the idea and the knowledge that potentially these storyline players will be upgraded over time. Do not forget, now, if those of you guys missed out on it, this storyline Politano, you can see right here, complete the set to earn untradeable rewards. Hold on to the group reward for an additional upgrade opportunity. So that could mean down the road, you get another set of objectives that you need to do with Politano, and you can turn him into a 90 rated player. Or maybe EA do the Icon Moments cheese, and they say, hey, put this Politano plus a 90 rated team and you can get a 91 rated Politano out of an SBC. I hope it's the first option I mentioned and not the scummy Icon Moment style SBC scam that they did last year with these group rewards, but you never know, right? It could be that. So having said that though, I would select a player based off of that knowledge. So I know Nep went with Vasquez and he really likes Vasquez. Vasquez getting an upgrade or two could be an incredible card, but so could Tolisso. Tolisso with a couple of upgrades would be a fantastic Rude Hullet style player. 3-star, 3-star, I mean, it's not an issue. We figure that out with Stevie G. Stevie G basically has everything better than this current card, right? As a box-to-box player. But still, that's not bad, man. That's not a bad card. So there's a bit of a for me, there's a bit of a temptation here to go with Tolisso, so that instead of going with Stevie G, I can go to an even different setup. I'm still icon swap thinking Stevie G. As of right now, that's still where my brain is at because there's nobody better than him for the Rude Hullet role than Rude Hullet and Scream Firmino. That's it. Those are the only two players that are better than them. And do I want to spend 600, 700, 800k on a Scream Firmino for the Rude Hullet role when I could get a Stevie G? No. So I don't know about this Tolisso. Zaha is another weird one. I really like the look of this Zaha. Obviously, the 3-star weak foot is a bit of a downside, but 5'11 is great. High-low is great. 5-star skills is okay. Not that I use many skills. And then if you give him either a Maestro or a Sniper or a Deadeye, he's going to be pretty nutty. He's going to be pretty nutty. The problem is, does a Zaha take Ibra out of my team? Now, Ibra, obviously the GOAT, the one true king, but Ibra's not going to be in every squad I ever build, right? So, I don't know. I actually don't know who I'm going to go with. This is just going to be a toss-up here. All of these guys look good. So, for me specifically, I believe I'm going to go with Zaha. I think Zaha for a Premier League squad is just going to be fun. I've been slapped up by the 83 rated regular Zaha enough times. So, for me, I think I am going to go with the Zaha. I know a lot of you guys want to see me maybe go with Tolisso because you think, oh, now he can go with a different icon, or go with Vasquez just because Vasquez is kind of a cool card. But I think for me, we got to go Zaha, dudes. So maybe slightly unoriginal. I think most people are probably picking up a Zaha, but he just looks sick. He looks sick, and then if I ever need Premier League players for season's objectives down the road, first owner or not, this guy will be great. And even more so, I actually do need to use him for, where is it? The Elite Story. Is it? Yeah, the Elite Storyline. So I need to win 6 matches with Zaha in the squad. This will be very easy to do. I'll show you how I plan to do this in a second, and you guys can choose to do this as well if you want to cheese your way to these wins. Get 8 assists using a storyline player. This one's going to be a little bit more annoying. And then play 15 games with a storyline player. So the first 2 are very easy to cheese. And what I plan to do is, just while I'm doing the Politano objective for the next couple of days, I am going to put Zaha on the bench. When I have a lead, a 2 or 3-0 lead in Rivals, he will get subbed on. When he gets subbed on, doesn't matter what time you sub him on, if you get a win, that counts. And no matter what time you sub him on, it counts as a games played, obviously, because you could, the game counts, but it counts as a game played for Zaha as well. So it's a bit of a cheese way to get those 2 things done, but I think it's a good thing to do. And then also, if I've got a 2 or 3-0 lead, even with the Serie A squad, if I bring on a Zaha, I need to just work on getting him an assist, and then we're in business in that regard as well. So that's going to be my plan. Going forward for the rest of the episode, we're going to continue grinding some Rivals Politano objectives. That's what I'm going to do. In a little while, we've got the 6 p.m. content for today. It's crazy to think that we're still nowhere near the 6 p.m. content, but we've got 6 p.m. content for the day. And then depending on what the content is, we might have some packs to rip open as well. Being that it's Tuesday, are we going to get anything? Maybe we get, I think we're going to get UCL objectives of some sort, or maybe not even objectives, maybe objectives and SBCs, but I think we're going to get something like that. What in God's name is this? He already has Politano! So this guy sees my team. Let's see how he plays. This will be very interesting. That's game. This guy's the perfect definition of the FIFA community, though. Has Politano, then subs on his storyline Zaha, then just sits on the counter the whole game. Clearly watching all my players miss shots, open nets, everything too, but what are you gonna do, man? My opponent bought the game. He's allowed to play however he wants, thinking he's good at the game. And congrats to his Politano and his Zaha for getting goals, I guess. GG's. Guy had a nice team. I'm kind of irritated because I think I should have done a little bit better. That, I don't know if this will show. Is this the one where... This was really nice too, by the way, from Balotelli. No, I thought it was the one where Balotelli missed an open net header, but it's okay. It's all good. We did all right. We got a goal with Balotelli, and we got a goal with João Pedro. So we can go claim the 2-player pack, I believe it is, for Mr. Mario Balotelli, which is fantastic. And we got, I guess, a few points keeping us in, what is it? We're going to try and get rank 2. I don't believe we're going to get rank 3, which is, you know, unfortunate, but it is what it is. It's all good. Yeah, I'm definitely, I'm definitely not getting rank 1. I can't be asked. We'll work towards rank 2. There we go. We got some sort of objective completed. Come on, 2-player packs got to be good, right, boys? Here it is. Wait, where's Brescia? Wait, what? Oh, they don't... Wait, they don't have it in alphabetical order in this section? That's so weird. Okay. Yeah, and just to show you guys, right? So, Verona, we've got 1 out of 3. Genoa, we got 1 out of 3. Fiorentina, 1 out of 3. Cagliari, 2 out of 3. Where is it? Sassuolo, 1 out of 3. Bologna, 1 out of 3. Lazio, 1 out of 3. Roma, nothing. AC Milan, 1 out of 3. Inter, 1 out of 3. Atalanta, 1 out of 3. Napoli, 1 out of 3. And then the nice thing is we're 2 out of 3, I guess, for the total. Was that win a game? Or was it just score? Anyways, doesn't matter. Let's get this 2-player pack. Is it a rare or is it a, like, 1 rare? No, it's 2 rares. Okay. Hey, man, you guys tell me these are amazing. So I'm going to open 20 of these, essentially, over the next day or 2 or 3. Let's see if we can get something decent. Oh, my God, it's a board to start. Yay! Never, ever gonna be something I'm happy about, man. Come on, ever, dude. What a terrible card. And then maybe we'll see. We can throw him up there. Oh yeah, I gotta sell all of my consumables. I tweeted about it, like, questioning the reality of this. And I know, again, as always, our community wants everything to be real, and I've seen now the forums and Reddit just blowing up about this script coming out, about basically, like, user scores in first 20 minutes, user is greater than opponent's score after 20 minutes, increased difficulty by 0.25, 70% possession after at least 20 minutes, increased difficulty, more than 5 shots after first 30 minutes. And I just feel like this is almost too good to be true for the community. Does that make sense? Like, this also seems fake. Because I feel like this is made by someone that wants to show people that scripting and handicapping and dynamic difficulty is all real. So that's why I tweeted. I didn't want to just say, oh my god, guys, look at this. This shows that scripting. Like, I wanted to ask you guys, like, to those of you guys that know coding and understand coding and inputs and all that stuff, like, does this look like anything even remotely real? The coding looks really basic. It's too simple. In reality, is much more complex than that. Okay, so yeah, that's like, as much as we all want to know and understand why the game feels terrible at certain times, why when you dominate someone, is it seems so easy for them to score on you but so hard for you to score on them. This stuff kind of proves that, but I think almost too perfectly, to the point where someone just trying to make this be a thing. So that's the first little tidbit of info. Second tidbit of info, as well, is the next title update. So they're releasing another title update where they've made the following changes to gameplay. Shorten the time between camera cutaway from penalty kick shootouts. Okay. Updated CPU AI decision making on free kicks for all difficulties, in order to enable wider variety of free kicks taken. Okay. Does not impact free kicks conversion rates. Okay. Following issues. Improved offside detection in situations where the player given offside was not involved in the play. Address instances in sideline characters getting stuck in place with their arms outstretched. Okay. What about how dead AI over defending is? What about button delay? What about server issues? Like, the main biggest problem. What about dropback still being dead and broken? What about dribbling being near impossible at the best of times? What about shooting from everywhere now being impossible? Moving on. FUT, address the following issues. Desyncs when watching. Okay, cool. Non-functional button callout was present. Okay, cool. Turquoise blue bar displaying the season's objective tile. Okay, cool. My friend's text was just text. Text. In some rare instances, players were incorrectly unable to find opponents and FUT rivals. Okay, that's probably me, honestly. Corrected the lighting of the opponent's squad screen. Cool. PC only in some situations. Various tabs on the. Cool. PC only sometimes on squad screen there. Cool. Wait, that's the title update? Moving on. Career mode. Addressed the following issues. Created players having skill moves and weak foot reset in situations where an increase in the stat was earned. Wow, so players' weak foot and skills would reset. God help career mode people. Oh my god, what a nightmare. Terminated from your manager position in some situations due to delegating contract negotiations, even in situations where the manager was having significant team success. How are these things that are happening in career mode, man? 2 months into the game. Text alignment issues on table screen. I mean, who cares? Volta football. Volta football. Nobody cares. Moving on. Pro clubs. Address the following issues. Overall rating of some players was displayed incorrectly in the Pro Clubs screen. This was a visual only issue. Great. So they're fixing visual only issues, okay? General made the following changes. Saudi Pro League is now known as the MBS Pro League. Okay. Made the following changes. Added 33 new star heads. I mean, see, I think this is cool. This is so far down the totem pole of things that we need to address and fix. Oh, wait. I'm on the wrong screen. Don't worry, guys. I'm a pleb. Secretly, I was an EA employee in a past life, so it's fine. I'm gonna make little simple mistakes like that, okay? And then I'm gonna pretend like I didn't make them, and we're gonna move on. So this, I actually do like. 39 new star heads, like, that's chill. That's chill. I like that. It's so far down the necessities list though, when we have so many big issues to deal with, gameplay wise, servers wise, connection wise, button delay wise, you know, communications wise. Now we have no one at EA to communicate with, so we got lots of issues. But I mean, I guess 39 new Starheads is cool. Address the following issues. In some displays, there is a black line down the middle of the screen. Oh my god. Ah, that's it! Oh no, no mames, no mames, no mames, dude. Unreal. Ay. That's crazy, bro. That is absolutely crazy. It's just spreading out the content so we don't complain. I think with something like that, I honestly think they're doing it to like keep people on their toes. So I think instead of releasing it, which what I thought they were going to do was like a weekly league SBC every Wednesday, small league, big league, small league, big league, whatever. Maybe with like a few weeks here and there skip, depending on what other type of content is going on. I feel like they're doing that to kind of keep investors and whatnot on their, keep investors and whatnot on their toes. So it's like, okay, well, Wednesday, I guess we're not getting anything this week in terms of, league SBCs. Or again, the other thing is, right, and EA doesn't necessarily always need to be like scummy.
I have been opening packs
right?
Because my mate owns a game store, so get cheap Xbox codes to get coins for R9 for R9 to glory and packed in form Mbappe, so guess it's R9 and mini R9 to glory now. Also going to copy you and get Gerrard even though I'm a United fan.
Yikes. Yo, James, thank you for the 100 bits, man. Buffalo, thank you for the 14 as well. Appreciate you. Yeah, like, I honestly think that not all the time EA is trying to be, like, scammy or scummy or anything like that. You feel me? I feel like a lot of the times they could be doing something like with this League SBC not being on a Wednesday. Nice. What they could just be doing, too, is like, oh, they know this upcoming Wednesday, we're going to get UCL random SBCs at 6 p.m. So they know the content is filled for Wednesday. They know Tuesday, maybe today, they're going to be giving us League SBCs from the UCL. So maybe that's why they gave us the League SBC on the Monday, because they didn't really have any content for Monday, so they released it on the Monday. You feel me? So I know that, like, when you think about it, you could be like, oh, no, they're just trying to screw investors over. That's why they're not doing the League SBCs every Wednesday now, because they want us to keep guessing and not knowing what's going on. I actually think it could be the latter. I think Tuesday and Wednesday, just there's content ready to go, so they needed something for the Monday, so there you go. League SBC. What do you guys think? All right, well, I think we've hit the 6 p.m. content drop. What has just happened here? Was I right about it, dudes, or not? Did we get UCL marquee matchups like I was hoping we would, at least for a Tuesday, or did they skip it? Let's go see. Bronze packs are doing all right. We're stocking up the club with a bunch of Bundesliga players. Wow, I already got some sold items too, which is decent. Oh, nice. Oh, they are selling. Okay, that's great. So we kind of broke even on these guys. It's all right. I'll reset tonight and try and make some proper moves. Being a couple days late on these dudes, obviously, we're gonna be hurting for some cash, but that's fine. So that's good. At least we're clearing out the cash money. What did EA give us here? So we're working through those. Ooh, be working through this. This is dirt cheap, by the way. I'm thinking we do this tomorrow, dudes. I think we get a big pack opening tomorrow for this. The packs are terrible. Just in case you guys don't know, this League SBC is very cheap. I can't even click into it. This game is so broken, it won't let me click into it. Which is why... What's this? Okay, cool. So I can't do anything. UEFA marquee matchups ×2. A rare Electrum. Oh, this is going to cause prices to skyrocket. Okay, let's log out real quick. We'll log right back in. Maybe there'll be an update in the loading screen too. Marquee matchups, isn't it Tuesday today? We always, well, not always, but whenever there's Champions League last year, we would get UCL marquee matchups every Tuesday. And then sometimes on Wednesdays, they would give us like 1 or 2 SBCs as well. Usually, these SBCs, unfortunately, I had to log out and log back in, but usually these SBCs also jack up the price of bronzes, which is really, really nice. So I'm going to favorite that, and I'm going to favorite that, and then we'll go back to the favorites. Here we go. So, heading to the top, Prime Mixed Player Pack, is that what it was? So, nationalities 4, players from one club max 4, UEFA Champions League Commoner Gold, Commoner Rare 2, team overall rating 75. So let me build this team and then I'll bring you guys back to it so you don't have to sit here and watch me do things, okay? So very easy to do. I just looked through what I had in terms of UCL cards. Notice I got a couple of pretty cheap and or discard Liga NOS players, so I built the team around Liga NOS. Very easy. I love these SBCs. Now, again, a Prime or even a Premium Electrum player pack isn't the best pack in the world, but I love when EA do stuff like this. It's just a little something fun to open, right? So I'm going to go open that right now, and then we'll go do the other two UCL moments or UCL marquee matchups. So 6 rares. It's a Prime Electrum. Come on. Can we get something good finally, EA? Please, this account is cursed. Nope. Nope. Oh, we struggle, man. We continue to struggle here. Come on, give me some, like, main league silvers then, at least. Please. Okay, got a Ligue 1. Nice. Nice. Now, Ligue 1 we'll be doing tomorrow, but that's perfect. I'll take that, and wow, that is actually it in terms of usable players. Got a couple Bundesliga players, too, so that's fine. And, Luis Felipe doesn't go for anything, so we'll just pop him up for that price. All right, let's get the other ones. Yeah. Damn, man, my pack luck is so terrible. So terrible. Okay, marquee matchups. What do we got here, buddies? Interesting. Oh my god. Leverkusen or Atletico Madrid players. Minimum 4. 78 rated, too. Oh, these are annoying. Pretty decent pack return, though. Unfortunately, this is only going to increase the price of golds, not silvers and bronzes, for those of us that grind League SBC. Sorry, the bronze pack method. So the first one is done and ready to go. Very easy, obviously. Tried to use as many low-rated players as possible. Still got a 77 rating out of this. Like, I wonder, actually. Can I do... See, that takes us to a 76. Getting rid of this bronze, I know it's a little bit weird to do, but it would make more sense to do that, right? And then get just absolutely anybody here. Anybody at all. And see how far away from it we would be. 75. Dude, I should just do that. That's even better. Oh, SBC Brainchild coming through again. Very nice. Let's get this Electrum pack opened. God, I hope I didn't get rid of someone very expensive there without even noticing. I don't think I did. Come on. Oh, 1 rare. That's so dead. Why did I think that was at least 3 rares? Oh, God, dude. SBC Brainchild might be a thing, but also worst pack luck ever is another thing for this account. Anything useful? MLS, maybe. Roma player will be expensive at some point. Just unfortunately for me, probably not right now. A Ligue 1 duplicate. I'm actually going to put in the trade pile and not sell because we'll be doing the Ligue 1 SBC tomorrow. Another Ligue 1 player. Okay, so nothing overly special. We'll go do the other one too. Okay, so here we are with this side done. I kind of spent a little bit of time working it out where it's just going to make more sense. I don't have a lot of untradables. Ever is untradeable, and maybe like, was it one other player in here that's untradeable, I believe. So we worked through the untradables, didn't have many. Then I worked through, obviously, the Atletico players, and considering how many bronze packs I open and how many bronze packs I spam, always going to go with the bronze Atleti players first, and then fit a team around them. Went with La Liga again. I repeat, though, I feel like they will be releasing the La Liga League SBC very soon because of how heavily they're pushing La Liga specific players through these random SBCs. We'll find out in a week or so if the next big League SBC is La Liga, but it absolutely does feel like that. So pretty chill pack. Obviously, for those of us that do the bronze pack method, the silver upgrade method, just grind the game. So you open all the SBC packs, you get rewards for squad battles, you get rewards for rivals, you get rewards for marquee matchups, you get rewards for champs. Your club's going to be bursting with players, right? So I feel like if you're running any type of Poor Man Road to Glory, you should never really have to go buy anybody for these random SBCs. That's my feeling on it. Maybe you guys run a little bit more liquid than me, where every pack you open, you sell all the contents. It's actually not a terrible idea. It's actually a pretty decent idea. But for me, I store everything other than players that are worth a lot of money or duplicates. So unfortunately, another 25k pack opened. Absolutely nothing out of it. So sad. So sad, so bad, so mad. Okay. Okay, Serie A, Spain players back in the club again. I think Jags is probably close enough to discard price, but we'll just throw them up for that. Store everything else. And finally, before we get back into the hell of division rivals playing psycho teams with my plebeian Serie A setup, the best pack in the game! I'm gonna keep saying this! EA, you gotta give me something good eventually. Please, is that a good one? Oh, I thought it was gonna be a walkout. It's a board. Oh, I got so excited. No! No! Pickford! Bro, my pack luck is so bad. It's the worst thing ever, dude. But got another player for League. Again, League I have pretty much done, but we do have another one for League, so that'll help us for the next run through. So that's chilling. Be happy, Nick. Be happy. Okay. Yay! Amazing! I'm fake. Oh! You guys were right. We did. Oh! Yo, yeah! I love it. I love it. I love this. I know a lot of you guys will look at this and be like, oh, dude, who cares? Oh, God, for a 2-player pack and a small Electrum and a UCL rare? I like this, bros. Win 3 squad battle matches, the goal difference is... Okay, so we'll do this. I'll do this tonight on my own time. Play 4 rivals matches using at least 2 UCL players in your starting squad. So I will go see if I have any Serie A UCL players, and we'll put them in our Serie A plebeian team. Score a goal using UCL player in 2 separate rivals wins. I.e. Dios mio, how am I going to do that? Okay, well, let's actually go have a quick little look at what we can sort out here. So obviously we're trying to do Politano, and then we're trying to get some of these Zaha objectives done at the same time. If we go look at the Serie A and special, what do we have for UCL items in there? I got Milik. It's kind of chill. That's kind of chill, actually. I got Milik. I need one more player from the UCL, right? Oh, we could take Balotelli out anyway, so that's perfect. Balotelli we got the achievement with, so he's done. He was really fun to use, man. Did he score 3 and 3? 3 and 3. What a player, man. What a player. Okay, so, but I do need another UCL dude. I do need another UCL dude. So how would I do this? It will count if I sub on the UCL player as well, right? Let's see what we got. Let's see what we got to work with. Maybe like a right back? Maybe I've got a UCL. So I do have some options here. Goretzka, I could bring on for Milinkovic-Savic. That's actually a pretty sick swap around. Gomez, I could bring on. Maybe. We got a right back. Oh, I do have an LB. So I could bring on Kone for Hernandez for a couple games just to get those achievements sorted. Oh, they have to start? Ah, man. That's kind of annoying. How would I make this work then? Good God, dude. This team is so... I'm trying to do too many objectives all at once, man. Malkiut? I could go buy Malkiut. Do you think I should? I think I'm going to do this, dudes. This is going to be my play. Right here. We're going to just roll with this. Dudes, I'm going to play Psycho Squads all day today, as it is. So, swap center back doesn't do anything, dudes. It actually loses me chem. I know where you're coming from, but it actually loses me chem. So, I'm just going to keep it like this, because I've got the link here too, and I don't have the link here. Let's roll with this. This is all good. We'll just deal with it. The way the squad is set up. I need to... Let's go back to the objective so we can see the team here. This is, God help me, we're trying to do the Politano objective and the UCL objectives right now, and the Zaha storyline objectives all at the same time. So, I need... That we'll do later. Oh, and a prime gold pack. So tomorrow we're going to have a prime gold pack as well, unless I play the squad battle matches today. if you guys want to see the Prime Gold Pack today. But anyways, 4 Rivals matches with 2 UCL players. So that we can get done in the next 4 games. Score a goal in 2 separate Rivals wins. So I need to score with Milik as well. So we got to score and win and then do these other things. And then we're still working towards this elite storyline. So as you can see, the assist with Zaha and the game played with Zaha. We didn't get the win, but that's fine. So the second we get a 1 or 2 goal lead with Zaha, we bring him on. That can help that out. And then obviously the Politano objectives are the Politano objectives. So let's get into it. Serie A, you know this. Yo, what do you guys think? Do you guys think this guy will be down to do this? Or is this just going to be a sweat game? What should we do, bros? This is a high scoring game. I guess they fixed drop back. Yeah, it was a pretty crazy game. This guy's just given up now. So, you know, it was a really back and forth game. I couldn't get my defending figured out. I was doing really, really bad, but I made some great plays. Zaha, man of the match for sure. His keeper's trying to do a madness, which is insane. And he's about to get red carded. Oh, no. Keeper almost got himself rocked out. But, yeah, we did good. We did good, you know. Clutched it up. This guy's stopped playing. I think he's just charging with his keeper now because he's angry. Let's see what the AI does for him here. So he's turning up high press, constant pressure. Let's see what they do. Well, they've all closed down the passing lanes. Look at how nuts the AI is, though. Look at that. With this high press setup, look at the AI. They've positioned themselves in front of every available passing lane. Look at how crazy that is. GG's, bros. Super close game. That was super stressful. We clutched up big, though, dudes. Look at these performances here. Zaha got 8 assists somehow, which is incredible. Savic got an assist, too. Good for him. But look at these goals. Look at that, dudes. Gomez got a couple. Chiesa got a couple. Hernandez, Zappacosta, Soriano, Pedro, Milik. Dudes, everybody balled out, man. So we did really good here. It was a really back and forth game. For some reason, I didn't know how to defend. So really unlucky there. You know, the guy with the rat badge turned out not to be a rat. Quite an opposite experience than the first guy I played that did everything he could to win with Politano already. This guy was a much more fair and fun FIFA player to come up against. So we did well. We're going to go over and check the objectives and just see if we did unlock any other 2-player packs, because I'd love to see that. Yeah, I got to keep grinding. We'll need what? Like probably 20,000 points. We earned 1,200 points. Hold on. Ooh, 4 things. 4 things. Okay. Oh, the play online. All right, we'll claim that. Not that I need it. So there's the next question for you guys. I am now up to 102,500 points. So I'm almost 2,500 points above the threshold. Do I get something? Maybe at the start of the year we're boosted or something? Elite storyline. So here we go. We got a gold player pack out of this one, which is very nice-oo. You love to see that. And where are we at here? So win a match with a storyline player. We did 1 out of 6. And play with a storyline player 2 out of 15 there. So that will probably take us the rest of this week. Although I could do this in the squad battle games later today as well. Very nice. Okay. And then the UCL group, 1 out of 2, 1 out of 4. And the milestone, there you go. So we got a 2-player pack out of that. That's great. Is that it, though? So we got the Serie A one done? But is that all? Or is there one more waiting for us? Oh, let's go. Cagliari as well. Beautiful. Okay, let's go rip these packs here, bros. 3 of them to open, so not expecting anything too crazy, but you never know. Gold player pack's kind of dead. I don't even think we'll get like a decent 1 rare, but filling up the club, boys. That's all that matters. These are untradables too, so we got to be careful. Yeah, it's nothing good out of that pack, unfortunately. There's a new EA Access kit as well. That's a big resident sleeper for me. Hey, main leagues are great. Darmian is the one I have tradable. There we go. So I'll sell him later. Leo Baptiste, I actually just bought because that's one of the final CSL teams that we got to finish up. So that's good. We'll do that. We'll probably do League and the CSL tomorrow. So we should have a couple of decent packs. Obviously, big pack opening tomorrow, but a couple of decent players as well. League SBC players to add into the club. Maybe we use them in our FUT Champ squad for this weekend. Maybe even just the first 10 games. So first pack, terrible, of course, but this is the 1 rare, right? Not the 2 rares. Yikes. That is a big yikes. Now the good thing again, can put this guy back up top. I bought that guy for the Ligue 1 squad. And then finally, come on. This Politano objective is not so bad when you come up against people like that, man. Nice and chill. You just get some games going. I don't believe... Is that even a board? No, it's not a board. Okay, so then we got... Come on, just not duplicate untradables. That's all I ask here from these packs. Bamba, come on. Yes, sir.
Iago Falque. Oh, a perfectly timed pass.
And that is FIFA 20 defined. I just lost to a counter-attacking twerp where not a single one of my players, after 70% possession all game, could hit a single shot. Low-driven near post there, under no pressure. All he's got to do is hit the target, and that's a goal. And it's not like I'm using bronzes. Like, that's Iago Falque. Like, he's decent. He's seriously decent, man. All right, 4th game on the day. Now, this guy is trying to do the UCL objective, but he's absolutely not trying to do the Serie A setup. So this will be interesting, considering my team. And this guy just disconnection glitched me, dude. Did that guy genuinely just disconnection glitch me? But Nick, he needed the win. I honestly think he just disconnection glitched me. That didn't count. Did that count? I think we got the Politano stuff done, which is great from that game. 6 done. So, write this down, dudes. You guys are my my executive assistants here. Napoli, we got to take the Napoli player out of the setup. So I got to find someone other than Napoli. We got to get someone other than Atalanta in there. We got to get someone other than AC Milan in there. So that's good. We got to get someone other than Lazio in there. So that's also good. We got to get someone other than Bologna in there. So that's good. Bologna is one of the annoying ones. And we got to get someone other than Fiorentina in there. So we got a nice amount of packs to pop open here, which is good. But I don't think we got any of the UCL requirements. So I got to get an Inter player in there. I got to get we got a Roma player in there. I got to get a Torino and an Inter player we need. I need a Sampdoria player, a Sassuolo player, and an Udinese player. Ay, Dios mío. And a Spal player. Oh my god, this is going to take so long, dude. Dear Lord. Okay, you guys will help me fit the other players in there. Then we got a season's objective done. Week 6 silver. I don't even know what I did here. So yet more XP, which doesn't help me at all. And let's see the elite storyline. So there you go. That didn't count. So I got a win. I had Zaha in the team. So that one didn't count. But wait. So it did, no, I didn't get the win. Look, it didn't count for the Zaha, but it counted for me playing the same win that I just got. It didn't count it, but it counted it as a game played. This game is a mess. Oh my god. So then I'm assuming the UCL objective, we didn't get either. Okay, we played the rivals match. I didn't get it either. Score a goal using a UCL rival player and a win. So, there you go. That guy disconnection glitched me. So I didn't get the win out of it. Wow, that's kind of insane, but so be it, I guess. That's all good. At least we have 6 2-player packs to open. We got some trade pal sales too. We can check that out real quick. Nothing special, just all the gold crap that we have in the club. Consumables, you know, bronze pack methoding a little bit. I'll relist everything else. There we go. All right. Has anyone gotten anything good out of these? These 2-player packs, they're 1 rare, huh? Wait, some of them are 1 rare, some of them are 2 rares? Is that how it works? That's a board, I think, from the 1 rare, though. Dutch. Goalkeeper. Oh, Lord. I had no idea who this was. I was hoping maybe like De Ligt or something like that. Oh, well, we got an untradeable Silicon, I guess. We'll sell that in a little bit. Okay. Number 2. Pack looks a little bit better. That's like our 4th or 5th board on the day. I packed Giovanni Elber. Ed, who even is that, dude? I got Nepenthes in mine. Okay. Championship. If we get a championship, League SBC, that'll be spicy. Oh, the double untradeable. Honestly, don't care. That's fine. That guy might be 1,000 coins, but who cares? We move on. I'm so confused. Why are some of them 1 rare and why are some of them 2 rare? Is it like depending on how good the team is, it'll be 2 or 1 rare? Is that how it works, bros? Okay, Lewis, keep a memory of that, okay? You can keep putting that in the chat once I go into the team. Let's open these other 3. Come on, baby. Come on. 1 big boy pull. How about the Series EA? Please. Nope. Do I think Politano's a meta player with the stats? I think in this current power curve of players that are available in the game, this Politano is absolutely a meta player. Yes, I'm gonna fit him into our weekend league squad. Instead of Dembele this weekend at right cam, we're gonna be using Politano. I don't know. I don't think that's anything. Maybe that's an inform, like a. Oh God, it is absolutely not an inform. Politano's very good, dude. I look at those Politano stats and he looks marvelous. I don't think we'll be unlocking him today. I'm assuming we'll be getting him Thursday or walk out. French. No, if it's the tease, bro. That could have been Mbappe, right? It could have even been Griezmann, bro. Oh my God, yo, that's still worth it. Kareem the Dream from this Politano grind. Considering the hell I've had to go through against a couple of these sweaty rivals players. That's what's up, man. I'll take that. I will absolutely take. That's great. And Adair is someone we will be unlocking from the CSL SBC as well, dudes. Oh man, that's awesome. I love that. All right, good stuff. Dude, why does it take so long? I know I'm the away team, like, oh well, no big deal. But that 4-bar connection's what has me concerned. So, 5th rivals game of the day. Yikes. No Serie A players in there. All right, so I'm assuming this is going to be the 3rd sweat game that we play of the day. Let's just see if we can chip away at some goals with all these new players we put in our team. That's all that matters. Pummeling him with my squad. And I could not get a goal with my UCL player to save my life. This guy on drop back, ultra defensive, counter-attacking with this setup. And after he couldn't get the equalizer, he just quits. Holy God, this community. Look at this community, man. And you guys get mad that I randomly will come up against some dude where we, you know, play for each other and help each other out. This is 3 straight games against the sweatiest, most toxic people ever in the 87th minute. I just needed a goal with my UCL player. By the way, Milik is a donkey, dude. What, did he ring it off the post twice? Like, how many shots did he have? 3 shots on target, 6 total. 3 missed chances, 1 off the post, 2 or 3 keeper saves. Doesn't matter what I did there, I couldn't get it. Bro, that is so frustrating. This UCL goal and win is gonna take me forever, man. Did we even let's see. I don't think we even did a single objective there. Did we? Did we get one of them done? I don't think so. And there you go. I won that game and barely got an increase in my skill rating. So that guy was lower than me, right? If that's how it works, I believe. So I got 200 XP earned. We'll quickly have a look here. We're up to 106k now. Oh, we did get the UCL group stage for the 2-player pack. Okay, but still, can't get the goal and the win for the small Electrum. That's fine. I'll pop this one open right now. I'm fine with that, boys. Let's get that. I don't know if this is going to be anything good. Come on, can we get another walkout? Yo, we finally got a walkout and it was Benzema. Man. Please, EA, another one. Give me another one, Habibis. Nope. Oh, God. I know this UCL grind's going to be for nothing, but at least we're stocking up the club with duplicates. Oh, great. Oh, amazing. Fantastic. Okay, so another game to play here, and there you go. So this is our 4th sweaty psycho team while we're trying to do these Serie A objectives. And I wanted to talk to you guys about this because I know a lot of you guys are saying, oh, I hate this. This game sucks. I hate everything. It's terrible. I'm not having fun. I'm not enjoying myself. So I wanted to kind of make a quick note here for you guys. And even though this will be my 4th Ultra Sweat Nerd that I'll have to play today, I'm actually really enjoying myself doing this Politano objective. Now, it does help that even though it's been very frustrating, you know, I've had people quit or do the disconnection glitch on me today before I could get a goal with Milik for the UCL objectives. You know, people, especially that first team, that guy that had the Politano that just drop back one depth counterattacked me with his Politano, even though he knew what I was going through because he went through it. So the community is psycho, and I totally understand if you guys are getting really sick of having to do this. But one thing that's really helped me out, and as you guys saw, and I know I'm not going to be like this every day, but as you guys saw from me over Weekend League, is it's just a game, right? And what I'm trying to do, and I really will have to give credit to Dave Myler here because he's the one that kind of got me thinking like this. My wife, Steph, is another one that got me thinking like this too, is like, dudes, we're all so lucky to just be doing this right now. Now, okay, I'm pretty lucky because I'm a content creator. I can do this on YouTube. I can make a, you know, fantastic living off of this and stuff. But even those of you guys that are able to just play like this, and enjoy this game in some capacity, way, shape, or form, okay, I actually thought this guy was moving players out of the way. He just debated me there. We're lucky enough to just be able to play this game. And one thing I'll say is, yes, this game is broken. Yes, I will lose my mind at this game, right? Like I said, I'm not going to be perfect. I know I'm going to get angry. I'm not Mother Teresa, as you guys have seen over the last 5 years of me grinding this game. Oh, Milik! Oh, Milik! Another post, man! I need this goal with you, brother, please! Ay, 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 that's so sad, man. Anyways, so what I'm trying to do is I'm trying to allow myself to get annoyed in Champs, because Champs is competitive. Look, every weekend, look at this. He's just going to sprint through my whole team. Nice, good tackle. So every weekend we're going to be chasing Elite. You guys know my new theory now with Champs, where we're going to chase Elite, and the second I bottle Elite in Champs, I'm done. I'm not playing any more Champs games, because Champs is RNG. So whether or not, if I bottle Elite, whether or not I finish Gold 1 or Gold 3 has no bearing on where the rewards are, man. It's just random luck, right? So that gives us the competitive edge of competing in Champs and then not letting it ruin the rest of my weekend if we have a bad weekend. If I have a bad weekend and I go like 14 wins and then 8 losses, so I bottled Elite, that's it, I'm done. I'm not going to worry about playing another 10 games, trying to like rescue Gold 1 when I'm clearly not playing well, or not enjoying myself, or the servers are broken, right? So that's the first thing that I'm going to try and use to stop me from raging at the game. The second thing, as well, is like, as always, going into Champs knowing that it's going to be competitive, so I'll probably still get frustrated. But everything else, dudes, doesn't matter, man. It really doesn't matter. And this goes for you guys that are dealing with Politano in Rivals, right? Or dealing with the frustration of trying to get the UCL objectives done with wins. Or maybe you left the icon swaps till very late where you need to, I believe, win with a first owner, you know, times 7 players from Serie A, etc., etc. So I would highly recommend you just play the game for the sake of the game. You know, if you go on a 5 or 6 or 7 game losing streak in Rivals because you're coming up against sweat lord teams like this that could care less about what objectives you're doing, who cares? Who cares? You can play a few more games and then you'll probably start getting some more wins, right? Because you'll have dropped down the ranking points. So I'm really using Rivals as a way, trying to make that pass, but Milik is too much of a donkey, to just play the game and try and find enjoyment out of the game and trying to ignore my opponents that clearly, you know, sometimes are doing everything they can to irritate me, and just move on from that, right? And to those of you guys that are trying to get these objectives objectives in Division 2 and Division 3, same thing, bros. I was there. We were for a full month within 100 rank points of Division 2 on this account. And you know what? I just took so many losses over the last couple of weeks trying to do these objectives that now we're kind of in Division 4, and I don't care. I lose to this guy pausing it and trying to switch his team around and make plays and make changes and, you know, do the counter-attacking cheat. Whatever he tries to do, so be it. If I lose to this guy, who cares? Who cares? It doesn't matter. I take another loss and then I go again. And I'm finding that that setup and that thought process is really helping out my enjoyment levels of the game. Is this game a terrible mess? Is button delay horrendous? Is the server issues horrendous? Is drop back still, one depth counterattacking still the most broken thing ever, where the defensive AI does everything, but then your attacking AI does nothing? Yes, yes, yes. You guys are 100% correct. I can't believe Milik didn't score that. But that's how I'm trying to enjoy myself. Now, is it something that I will fail at as time progresses? And if I need, you know, like one more goal with a Udinese player that takes me 8 games, will I start getting pissed? I don't know. Like, for example, how does he make that tackle there? He ran past me and somehow got the ball. But, ooh, you know what? That's a bit of a problem. Okay, he subbed on Zaha, so he might be trying to do some storyline objectives. That is such a bad pass, but it is Lukaku, so I can't. This is impossible. This is so hard. So either way, I hope I made my point there. I wanted to talk about that because a lot of people... there you go. He's got a goal with Zaha now. Rip. Dude, of course. That is genuinely his first shot. But I do hope that made sense to you guys. And hey, we'll see where this game finishes. If I even score with any of my Serie A players. But that's what I'm trying to do to enjoy myself with this game. If you score here, it literally means nothing for anybody. No! You know he's gonna score. Bro, honest to God, you got all the achievements you wanted. I know we're playing a game of FIFA now. Ah! Everything's fine. I'm fine. I'm fine. Everything's fine. I'm not panicking. You're panicking, guys. I'm not panicking. I'm not panicking. You're panicking! Ah! He's gonna get the ball. Okay. No. Okay. Holy dude, that was so stressed to the point where the game didn't even let him score the own goal. So, I reiterate there for you guys, man. This is a good way to end off at least the day on the poor man road to glory. I love how the ball went through Milik's foot. So, this guy, I quickly recognized that this guy was trying to get the assist with Zaha. So, we ended up going shot for shot here. I got a couple of things done with my players, but unfortunately, after he got his 5 goals, the max amount, he was trying to win because he had a UCL player in there too. So he scored a goal with the Ox as a UCL. He needed the win. I needed the win. So after we both got our 5 goals, we kind of went shot for shot there. And I ended up just squeaking away with the result. So I think from here, as long as we don't get disconnected, we got the UCL goal and win objective done finally with Milik. That took us way too many games to get done, but we got that done. And I think we got another couple of achievements done as well in regards to the Politano grind. So also very good. I think we got Inter done. There you go. We got another 2,200 points. So we got 3 objectives completed. So let's go check it out right now. So the UCL group, there it is. So we're going to finish off the epi today with a small Electrum player pack opened. And I'll get this done. So tomorrow we'll have the UCL group done. So just to let you guys know while we're ending here, we'll have a UCL rare player pack to open. We'll have a prime gold player pack to open for tomorrow's episode. We're going to save all of it for the new team of the week as well. Okay. So we're going to do the intro and all that stuff tomorrow. Going to go over all the things we have completed. Also tomorrow, we're going to go through and do all of the League 1. Open all 20 of those packs. We're going to get the CSL done. I think we'll have 1 or 2 more of the Bundesliga squads done too. Not all of them, because one of the teams, I think it's Union Berlin, I still don't have a lot of the players from. But for Bayern, and I think even Padretti or whatever, I think we have those 2 done. So lots and lots of packs to open for tomorrow's episode for the Bundesliga, for the new team of the week. So that should be a very, very good epi. And I hope that we can complete, not only have a massive pack opening for the new team of the week tomorrow, but I also hope that we can have this Politano done. So I'm going to keep grinding on the account today, and by tomorrow, I'm hoping we'll also be able to claim this guy, because he is a big, big, big want for my new weekend league squad that we're going to build for this upcoming weekend league. Politano is going to be my Lionel Messi. He's going to, or he's going to be my Ousmane Dembele, I suppose. So we got Inter done. We'll get that one opened. Is that it? That's it. Oh, that's kind of a little bit disappointing. So Roma, we need 1 more. Torino, we need one more. Sampdoria, I just have not been able to do it because I'm trying to get Murillo, my center back, to score goals. That's not working. Sassuolo we're 1 away from. So that's 3 we're 1 away from. Udinese we're 1 away from, so that's 4. Spal we still got 2. Parma we still got 2. Genoa we're 1 away, so there's 5 more there. Lecce we still haven't even worked on. Hellas Verona we haven't even worked on. And then I think the rest we actually have all done. So lots of stuff to look forward to for tomorrow's episode. It's going to be a busy day. Then Thursday is all about the rewards, baby. We got Gold 1 rewards, obviously. So 2 sets of red player picks, 2 sets of 100k packs. We'll have Rivals rewards, which I guarantee you guys will at least have rank 2. So that'll be another 3 or 4 big packs. Then we've got all the marquee matchups. So Thursday is going to be a big day as well. Viewer red player picks. So we'll be doing some giveaways based off of viewer red player picks. I think actually tomorrow, every top 3 pull we get for viewers tomorrow will be half of a large display. So when we get 2 top 3 pulls, it'll be a $130 display giveaway for a viewer. If I get 4, it'll be 2 $130 display giveaways, so on and so forth. So this Thursday, instead of the FIFA points, which we normally do, I'm going to change it up and do some awesome display posters for you guys. So to end off the day, let's get these 2 final packs opened. Again, can't imagine there's going to be anything too fantastic in these. So we'll get the 2 player pack, 1 rare opened first. As always, thank you guys so much for all the support. No way, it's a board. Thank you guys. It's gonna be crap. Thank you guys so much for the support on the series. I'm very, very grateful to everything you guys do for me on a daily basis. You know, when it comes to the FIFA drama and the FIFA hate, it is what it is. You know, I'm gonna get deserved hate sometimes, and I'm gonna get, as I have in my career, a lot of undeserved hate, and it's kind of just par for the course for me specifically. You know, and we move on from it. So from here, you know, no more dealing with that. We're just gonna keep grinding on the road to glory, keep enjoying ourselves, and keep trying to push for EA to give us a better game, and keep pushing for these upgrades and these pitch notes to actually start making sense. Working on the servers, working on the button delay. That's where I'm going to use my influence, as I always try to do, to get the game to be better and better. So God bless you guys. I appreciate you. I can't wait already for tomorrow's episode. It's going to be absolutely fantastic. And anything else in there that's going to help us for these SBCs? Yes. So we actually got 2 good players for League SBCs. One that'll be coming up, and then one that's already existing. Catch you on the flip side, bros. Peace.